Many women over 60 are not worried about looking young anymore, but they are worried about feeling weaker each year. Their skin seems thinner, their joints feel stiff longer in the morning, and sleep no longer leaves them refreshed. What troubles many women is not aging itself, but the quiet question they rarely say out loud: is my body still able to repair itself, or has that process already slowed down too much? This question is one I hear again and again from women in their 60s, and it's a concern that deserves a clear and honest answer. Not a promise, not a product recommendation, but an explanation of how the body actually works at this stage of life. I'm Dr. Eliza Hart, a board-certified obstetrician and gynecologist, and I work closely with women navigating the physical changes that come after 60. What many women are never taught is how to recognize whether collagen is still rebuilding inside their body or quietly slowing down. Instead of guidance, they are often left guessing. In this video, I'll explain 6 clear signs that show whether collagen is coming back after 60, using simple medical explanations that are easy to follow. If you're watching from anywhere in the world, please comment the name of your country so I can see how far this message is reaching. Remember to subscribe, and if this channel brings you value, please help me reach my first 50,000 subscribers so I can continue growing this work. Stay until the end because I have a small surprise related to this topic. And let's begin with the first sign your body often shows before you notice anything in the mirror. 1. Faster skin recovery after dryness or minor irritation. As we begin, it is important to understand that collagen recovery after 60 rarely announces itself through dramatic changes in appearance. The first signal is often much quieter, and it shows up in how your skin responds after everyday stress, such as washing your face, dry air, or light irritation that once seemed insignificant. Many women notice their skin feeling tighter, thinner, or slower to settle, and they assume this means aging is accelerating. In reality, this response tells us something very specific about how well the skin is repairing itself. From a medical perspective, one of collagen's primary roles is not beauty, but repair. Inside the skin are cells called fibroblasts, which are responsible for producing collagen and supporting the skin's structure. After 60, estrogen levels are lower, fibroblast activity slows and skin cell turnover becomes less efficient. This is why dryness lingers longer, redness takes more time to calm, and minor irritation feels more noticeable than it once did. When collagen begins to rebuild even gradually, the first change is not smoother skin, but faster recovery. Clinical research helps explain this clearly. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology showed that postmenopausal skin can lose up to 30% of its repair efficiency compared to younger skin. A follow-up review in 2021 confirmed that improving collagen activity was directly linked to better barrier recovery and faster healing responses in older women. These changes occur before any visible improvement in firmness or elasticity, which is why many women overlook them entirely. In daily life, this may appear in simple ways. Your skin may feel less tight after cleansing, or it may calm down more quickly after exposure to cold or dry environments. Small scratches, pressure marks, or areas of irritation may resolve faster than they did months ago. These are not cosmetic effects, but functional ones, and they indicate that the skin's internal repair systems are becoming more active again. For women over 60, this improvement does not need to be dramatic to be meaningful. Even modest changes in recovery speed suggest that collagen is being produced and used more effectively at a cellular level. This is why I encourage women not to judge progress by the mirror alone, but by how resilient their skin feels during normal routines. When the skin begins to recover more efficiently, it is often the earliest sign that the body is rebuilding from within, setting the foundation for deeper improvements that come later. 2. Less morning joint and neck stiffness. Once the skin begins to recover more efficiently, the body often reveals its next signal, in a place many women do not immediately connect to collagen at all. This sign appears not in the mirror, but in the way the body feels during the first moments of the day, especially when getting out of bed, turning the neck, or taking the first few steps in the morning. For women over 60, morning stiffness is so common that it is often accepted as an unavoidable part of aging rather than understood as meaningful information. Collagen plays a critical structural role far beyond the skin. More than 30% of the body's collagen is found in joints, tendons, ligaments, and connective tissue that support movement. As collagen declines with age, these tissues lose elasticity and hydration, which is why joints feel stiff after long periods of rest, particularly overnight. When collagen rebuilding begins even slowly, one of the earliest functional changes is improved flexibility and reduced stiffness upon waking. From a biological standpoint, collagen helps connective tissue retain water and maintain a smooth gliding surface between joint structures. After 60, reduced estrogen and chronic low-grade inflammation interfere with this process, causing joints to feel tight or resistant in the morning. When collagen production and utilization improve, connective tissue becomes better hydrated and more resilient, allowing joints to move more freely after rest. Medical research supports this pattern. A 2017 study published in Current Medical Research and Opinion found that older adults with improved collagen metabolism experienced measurable reductions in joint stiffness within 12 to 24 weeks. A 2020 review focusing on postmenopausal women confirmed that connective tissue health, supported by collagen turnover, was closely linked to reduced morning stiffness and improved ease of movement. In everyday terms, this sign often appears subtly. You may notice that your neck turns more easily when you wake up, that your shoulders feel less locked, or that you need less time to warm up before moving comfortably. The stiffness may still be present, but it does not linger as long or feel as intense as it once did. These changes are easy to dismiss, yet they are clinically meaningful. For women over 60, improvement does not mean pain-free joints or perfect mobility. It means that connective tissue is regaining some of its supportive function. This shift reflects collagen rebuilding at a structural level, rather than cosmetic improvement. When morning stiffness shortens or softens, it signals that the body is responding and adapting often before visible changes appear elsewhere. 3. Deeper, more restorative sleep. After changes in skin recovery and joint comfort, the body often sends its next signal through sleep, even though many women do not immediately connect sleep quality with collagen. For women over 60, sleep tends to become lighter, more fragmented, and less refreshing, which is often blamed on age alone. From a medical perspective, however, sleep quality is one of the clearest indicators of whether the body feels safe enough to repair itself. Collagen rebuilding is closely tied to the body's nighttime repair cycle. During deep sleep, stress hormones, such as cortisol, naturally decline while growth hormone increases, creating the conditions needed for tissue repair. Collagen synthesis, along with connective tissue renewal, is most active during these deeper stages of sleep. When sleep remains shallow or frequently interrupted, this repair process is weakened even when daytime habits appear healthy. Another important factor is glycine, an amino acid that makes up a large portion of collagen. Glycine plays a calming role in the nervous system and helps lower core body temperature, which supports deeper and more stable sleep. As collagen metabolism improves, the body often becomes more efficient at using glycine, influencing sleep quality without the need for sleep medications. Research supports this connection clearly. A 2012 study published in Sleep and Biological Rhythms showed that glycine improved sleep depth and reduced nighttime awakenings, particularly in older adults. A 2018 review on tissue repair confirmed that regenerative processes, including collagen synthesis, peak during deep sleep phases and decline when sleep is consistently disrupted. These findings help explain why improved sleep often appears before visible changes in skin or hair. In daily life, this sign rarely means sleeping through the entire night without interruption. Instead, women may notice fewer awakenings, an easier return to sleep, or a greater sense of mental clarity and calm in the morning. Even an additional 30 to 60 minutes of deeper rest can indicate that the body is shifting into a more repair-supportive state. If this sounds familiar, take a moment to reflect. Comment, and if your sleep has started to feel deeper or more refreshing recently, even slightly. Or comment 0 if sleep still feels light and unrestful most nights. Your response helps me understand what women over 60 are experiencing right now. At this stage of life, better sleep does not mean perfection. It means the nervous system is calming, hormones are stabilizing, and the body is quietly reclaiming its ability to repair. When sleep improves, it often signals that collagen rebuilding has already begun beneath the surface, preparing the body for deeper recovery. 4. Better skin hydration and fewer dehydration lines. As sleep becomes deeper and more restorative, the body often reveals its next sign, in a way many women notice almost by accident when they look at their skin in natural light or touch their face during daily routines. This change is not about suddenly looking younger, but about the skin feeling less fragile, less paper thin, and more able to hold moisture throughout the day. For women over 60, this shift is one of the most important signals that collagen is beginning to function more effectively again. With age, the skin does not only lose collagen, it also loses its ability to retain water. Collagen is a key part of the extracellular matrix, the structure that holds moisture inside the skin and keeps it evenly distributed. When collagen weakens, water escapes more easily, leaving the skin looking creased or tight, even when moisturizers are used regularly. This is why many women feel that no cream truly works the way it once did. When collagen rebuilding begins, hydration improves from the inside first. The skin starts to hold water more efficiently, which softens fine dehydration lines and reduces the tight, drawn feeling that often appears after washing or exposure to dry air. This does not mean wrinkles disappear, but the skin becomes more resilient and less reactive to normal environmental stress. Medical research supports this progression. A 2019 randomized controlled trial published in Nutrients found that collagen peptides significantly improve skin hydration after 8 weeks, with hydration changes appearing before visible wrinkle reduction. A 2021 dermatology review further confirmed that improvements in skin moisture are often the earliest visible sign of improved collagen function in older adults. In everyday terms, women may notice that their skin feels more comfortable during the day, requires fewer product touch-ups, or looks less creased after facial movement. Makeup may sit more smoothly and the skin may appear calmer rather than dry or stressed. These changes are subtle, but they are meaningful, especially after 60. It is important to understand that better hydration does not come from topical products alone. It reflects changes in the skin's internal support system. When collagen begins to rebuild, the skin regains part of its ability to manage moisture naturally. For women at this stage of life, improved hydration does not mean instant transformation, but it does indicate that the foundation of the skin is strengthening. When the skin holds water more effectively, it signals that collagen is quietly restoring balance beneath the surface, preparing the tissue for greater comfort and stability over time. 5. Stronger hair and less brittle nails. After changes in skin hydration become noticeable, the body often reveals another important signal in areas many women quietly worry about, but rarely connect to collagen in a medical sense. Hair thinning and brittle nails are often dismissed as cosmetic concerns or simply normal aging. Yet from a clinical perspective, they reflect how well the body is producing, absorbing, and using structural proteins. For women over 60, improvements here are rarely accidental. Hair and nails are built primarily from keratin, but their strength and stability depend heavily on collagen and the amino acids that support connective tissue. When collagen production slows or when the body struggles to utilize protein efficiently, hair becomes finer sheds more easily and grows more slowly, while nails split, peel, or break with minimal stress. These tissues are especially sensitive because the body prioritizes vital organs first, so hair and nails often show decline early when internal repair is compromised. As collagen rebuilding begins, the body gradually improves how it distributes amino acids and minerals to non-essential but highly visible tissues. This process is slow and subtle. The earliest signs are not dramatic regrowth, but increased resilience. Nails may feel firmer and less prone to splitting, and hair shedding may slow particularly during washing or brushing. Over time, new hair growth may feel slightly thicker or more resistant to breakage. Medical research supports these observations. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology found that women who showed improved collagen metabolism experienced stronger nails and reduced breakage after 24 weeks. A 2020 review examining collagen peptides and aging hair reported improvements in hair strength and thickness, particularly in older adults with previously fragile hair. These findings suggest that changes in hair and nails often reflect internal repair rather than surface treatments. In daily life, women may notice that their nails grow more evenly, tolerate routine tasks without splitting, or require less trimming due to breakage. Hair may feel less dry, hold its shape better, or shed less noticeably over several weeks. These changes are easy to overlook because they develop gradually, but they are medically meaningful. For women over 60, stronger hair and nails should be understood as signs of functional recovery rather than cosmetic improvement. They suggest that the body is no longer struggling to meet basic repair demands and is beginning to allocate resources more effectively. When hair and nails regain strength, it often signals that collagen rebuilding is extending beyond the skin, reinforcing the body's deeper structural foundation and supporting resilience from within. 6. Less bruising and better skin resilience. After improvements in hair and nail strength, the body often reveals a deeper and more clinically important signal, one that many women notice but rarely connect to collagen until it is explained clearly. This signal appears in how easily the skin bruises and how well it tolerates everyday pressure. For women over 60, bruising can begin to happen with little memory of impact, leading many to assume their skin has simply become fragile with age. In reality, this change reflects what is happening beneath the surface. Collagen plays a vital role in supporting small blood vessels and the connective tissue that surrounds them. When collagen density declines, capillaries lose structural support and become easier to rupture, even from minor contact such as carrying bags, leaning against furniture, or light bumps that once caused no mark at all. As a result, bruises appear more frequently and take longer to fade. This is not only a cosmetic issue, but a sign of reduced tissue resilience. When collagen rebuilding begins, one of the earliest structural changes is improved support around these delicate blood vessels. The skin becomes better able to absorb minor mechanical stress without breaking capillaries. From a biological perspective, this indicates that connective tissue integrity is improving, allowing the skin to function more effectively as a protective barrier rather than a fragile surface. Medical literature supports this connection. A 2016 study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging showed that age-related collagen loss significantly increases capillary fragility and bruising risk in older adults. A 2020 dermatology review further confirmed that improving collagen density and connective tissue strength was associated with reduced bruising frequency and faster bruise resolution in women over 60. These findings highlight that bruising patterns are closely linked to structural collagen health. In everyday life, this improvement often appears quietly. Women may notice that bruises occur less often even without changes in daily habits. When bruises do appear, they may fade more quickly or appear less dark and extensive than before. The skin may also feel more tolerant of pressure from clothing, jewelry, or routine movement. These changes are subtle, but they reflect meaningful internal repair. For women at this stage of life, reduced bruising should not be underestimated. It signals that collagen is rebuilding in a way that strengthens the skin's underlying framework, not just its surface appearance. When the skin bruises less easily, it often marks one of the clearest signs that collagen rebuilding has reached a structural level, quietly improving durability, protection, and confidence in daily movement. 7. How to support collagen rebuilding safely after 60. Once you recognize the signs that collagen may be rebuilding, the next question becomes how to support this process safely without overwhelming the body. After 60, collagen does not respond to intensity or quick changes. It responds to stability, rhythm, and consistency. Supporting collagen at this stage means creating the right conditions rather than forcing results. The first and most important layer is sleep. Collagen repair depends heavily on deep, uninterrupted sleep because this is when growth hormone is released and tissue repair is most active. For women over 60, the goal is not perfect sleep, but more consistent sleep. Going to bed at a similar time each night, reducing stimulation before sleep, and allowing the nervous system to calm are far more effective than relying on sleep aids. Without adequate sleep, collagen rebuilding slows regardless of diet or supplements. The second layer is protein support approached gently. The body still needs protein to rebuild collagen, but digestion often becomes less efficient with age. This means smaller, well-distributed portions of protein throughout the day tend to work better than large amounts at once. Eggs, fish, and slow-cooked foods are often easier to tolerate. Research published in Nutrients in 2020 showed that collagen utilization improves when protein intake is steady and supported by vitamin C, which plays a critical role in collagen formation. Hydration is the third layer, and it must be balanced. After 60, the body does not always retain water efficiently, especially when minerals are low. Supporting hydration means drinking fluids regularly and including mineral-rich foods rather than forcing large volumes of plain water. When hydration improves, collagen fibers remain more flexible and functional, supporting skin and connective tissue comfort. The fourth layer involves reducing factors that block collagen repair. Excess sugar promotes glycation, which stiffens collagen fibers and reduces their ability to function properly. Highly processed oils increase oxidative stress, which damages connective tissue over time. Gradually reducing these factors allows existing collagen to remain usable while new collagen forms. For women over 60, the safest way to support collagen rebuilding is not by adding more, but by removing obstacles and maintaining steady habits. When sleep improves, protein is absorbed more effectively, hydration is balanced, and inflammation is reduced. Collagen rebuilding becomes easier to sustain. This approach supports long-term resilience rather than short-term changes, allowing the body to continue strengthening quietly and reliably over time. As we come to the end of this video, I want to leave you with one clear message. After 60, collagen does not vanish, and your body does not stop repairing itself. What changes is how that repair shows up. It becomes quieter and slower, but it is still there if you know what to listen for. Faster skin recovery, less stiffness in the morning, deeper sleep, better hydration, stronger hair and nails, and less bruising are not coincidences. They are signs that your body is still working on your behalf. At this stage of life, the goal is not to look young again. It is to feel steadier, more comfortable, and more resilient in your daily life. Small, consistent habits support collagen far more effectively than quick fixes or extreme efforts. If this video helped you understand your body better, and if you find value in calm, science-based guidance like this, you're welcome to support the channel with a small donation. It's never required, but it truly helps me continue this work. Please like this video, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe to the channel to help us grow. Thank you for watching and for trusting me with your time and your health.